Welcome to the Cash Flow Company. Today we're going to talk about HELOCs, how to use them to buy properties just like cash. HELOCs are that secret weapon for all the investors that have properties out there that they should be using and they're not tapping into. The HELOCs now allow you to compete with those cash buyers. The cash buyers are the people out there getting the best deals. Why are they getting the best deals? Because wholesalers, realtors, everyone sends their deals to them first because they know they can buy it with cash. There's no lender requirements, there's no appraisals, there's none of those things. They get the best deals because they buy them with cash. HELOCs, as an investor, allows you to do the same thing. Buy good to great properties with cash. So how does it work to buy properties with a HELOC? HELOCs are a line of credit, so at any time you could go into the bank where your HELOC is and ask them to draw the money out or wire it. So within hours of you identifying a property, going under contract, and setting up a closing, you could fund it and own it. After the process of owning the property, if you need to, you could refinance it, you could do anything else like the cash buyers do. The HELOC, what it does is it gives you the power to get in front of the line. Even if it's not purchasing the whole property, maybe it's putting the money down. So you don't have to wait for your lender. You don't have to figure out if they're going to approve you or not. HELOCs are something that every investor who can should have in their buckets of money because it makes investing easier and more profitable. No deal that you want will get away from you if you have HELOC or multiple HELOCs on your properties. With those HELOCs, you have to make sure you get the best HELOC. The best HELOC for investors are the HELOCs that give you the maximum loan to value. Doesn't really matter if a credit union or bank charges you another half a point on a HELOC. No. In investing, money is power, availability to money is power, and with HELOCs, it's the maximum loan to value you could get. So you're looking for lenders that'll give you 70 to 75% on rental properties and up to 80 to 85% on the property you own. So where do you find the best HELOC? It's something you have to do a little bit of research on. We do it every month. We call all the banks and the credit unions in our markets to find out who still has the best loan to values, who has even the best loan to values and rates, and has the easiest qualifications. So how can we help you? We can help you with giving you the roadmap to finding the best HELOC in your market. Number one, make sure you understand who has the HELOCs. Typically it's local credit unions and large national banks. But before you call them, make sure you have these 5 things ready. Know how much your property is worth. Whatever property you're using, know what it's worth. Also know what you owe on it. And before you even go any farther, make sure your loan to values are in line. So if it's a rental property, make sure your current mortgage and your current value is 70 to 75% or less, or the HELOCs are probably not going to be available. Also know what your current credit score is. Where is it? Where does it need to be? Typically, you're looking at something that needs to be at least 680, but in the 700s is better. The higher the credit score, the higher the loan to value. Also know what kind of property, if you're especially in rentals, are you talking about a single family? Is it a duplex? What condition is it in? These are all questions that they're going to ask. Another hint, because HELOCs are so important when you're talking to these companies, that you're going to find if you have multiple properties, like you have a portfolio, a lot of the banks or credit unions will probably do HELOCs on 1, 2, or 3, but they're not going to offer you HELOCs on 5, 10, or 20 properties. So if you want HELOCs on all these properties just to make investing easier, having the money available, you're going to have to go to multiple banks for HELOCs. And if HELOCs are just not your thing, we have another video on lines of credit. That's what banks do. They give you one line of credit on all your properties, the pluses and minuses. HELOCs have a lot more pluses than the lines of credit, but lines of credit definitely have a use for some investors. Here at the Cash Flow Company, we are trying to make it easier for you to get leverage, to get the best leverage, the cheapest leverage. If you have any questions or you have a loan that you would like us to look at, price out, give you a quote, please contact us or email us below. Now let's keep the money train rolling, and we'll see you on the next video.